Hello everybody and welcome to a documentary on Star Ocean, The Last Hope. Here with me today are my co-narrators Darren. Say hi, Darren.
Hi, Darren.
Thank you, Darren. And Harry. Say hi, Harry.
Hey.
Thank you, Harry. So we're going to talk about Star Ocean.
We are?
Yes, we are. You'll see footage of the game, some pictures. We'll show you the opening. And
AD 2064. Planet Earth was on the brink of destruction. Clashes between the World Republic Federation and the various nations that opposed it sparked the outbreak of World War III. Weapons of mass destruction, deployed with complete impunity, razed the land in the blink of an eye. People believed it was the end of the world. The dire situation forced the two opposing factions to negotiate a ceasefire, reaching an agreement in only 2 weeks. However, the war may have ended, but its effects remained. With the deteriorating environment, Earth's population was drastically reduced. Those who survived the conflict lived a confined existence, trapped in underground cities. Countries joined together to form the Greater United Nations and turn their eyes skyward to space. With the establishment of the USTA, or Universal Science and Technology Administration, man began to seek new worlds beyond the stars. AD 2087, the first year of the new space date calendar. Thanks to the success of Professor Trillis Bachtine's warp drive experiments, mankind's dream inched ever closer to reality. The USTA secretly began to implement its SRF project, the Space Reconnaissance Force.
Kay, we're going, Kay.
now we're going to introduce each character to you individually. So first we have Mr. Edge Maverick. Edge is from Earth, 20 years old, but in the game he is 19.
Age misconception?
His weapon of choice is the sword. Raimi Sayonji?
Raymu!
Raymu?
Everybody loves Raymu.
Raymu is also from Earth, 19 but turns 20 in the game, and her weapon of choice is the bow. Next, we have FaZe. Does anyone want to try and pronounce his second name?
FaZe. Shifa. He's an Eldarian, age 18. His weapon of choice is a rapier.
Not a raffia.
A rapier, sorry.
Rapier? Oh, this is enjoyable.
It's a rapier. Lemon Lemuri Fee.
She's a lemur, is it?
Its own planet is Lemur. No, that's a race. Her race is Lemurian. She's 15 years old, and her weapon of choice is the wand/magical powers called Symbology.
Symbology.
Miracle is a lesser Felpool, age 16, and she uses her claws in combat.
Because she's a kitty.
Bacchus D78 is our
79.
Next. 79?
79. 9.
Bacchus D79. Morphus, 32 years old, and he prefers the portable launcher as his main weapon. Next, Muria. Muria Dionysus.
Just in case you didn't know that, you put it twice.
Muria is also from the Morphus. She's 22 years old, and she prefers to use a staff and symbology. Next, we have Sarah Durand. Have I pronounced that right?
Durand, yeah.
Durand. Featherfolk, 18 years of age, and she likes to use a spear with symbology.
Her spear? That looks like the kind of spear that an angel from Bayonetta has. Just look based off of design. Conspiracy theory, she's from Bayonetta.
Okay.
Okay.
So next is Oromak P. Thanatos.
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 Spelled wrong both times on the screen.
Well done, Shaun.
Much like FaZe, Amarot is also an Eldarian, 26 years of age, and his weapon is a scythe.
Spelled it wrong.
How is Scythe?
It's spelled right!
Scythe is spelled right.
It is.
Kay, we're going, Kay.
Okay, we're moving on now. We're now going to talk about some of the gameplay footage in the game. Okay, so here we go.
And
It's either Eos or Limos planet.
Plenty of action going on here, Shaun.
It's just the roaming.
it's
scenes
just
first.
it's just showing the roaming.
We're going to go through the roaming parts, then there'll be battle scenes. Okay, so there'll be plenty of action.
Right.
Okay.
But at the moment, as you can see here, we just have Edge Maverick roaming around.
Item collecting.
It's Rogue. It's Rogue.
Rogue.
Yep, we were wrong. It's Rogue.
Rogue.
As we can see before I figured out where we were,
It's the
we have the main character here, Edge Maverick, exploring the sites, finding chests,
picking up items.
picking up items, roaming around, checking the map.
That's a nice looking map.
It's a great map.
The maps are so detailed.
Okay, here we have the start of the game where you actually first get to roam around.
It's not Eos, it's Roke.
No, this
This is Eos.
This is Eos.
This is
Yeah,
Eos. Whoa.
I know, because it's when you first start to actually get to play the game.
Yeah.
Right. And as you
This is the harvesting spot.
yeah, this is harvest where she got vegetables and blueberries. It's good to get your 40% HP back.
HP back, yes.
HP back. But yeah, the start of the game,
You just
go
walk
around,
around, you get
talking to people, and
familiar with your surroundings.
now we're on a celestial ship.
It's
With
like-
everyone-
Poof, electric.
It's like a normal ship, just celestial.
yeah,
Pretty much. It's
but
a
celestial
pretty.
ship.
It's a pretty red ship.
Yeah, it's because like there's flashing lights, danger. It's crashed on the ship. It's frozen.
Oh no!
But basically, in the celestial ship, this is on Limos planet.
I hate ice.
Yeah, you can't sprint on it.
I hate
Continue.
But yeah, this is on Limos planet.
Lemuria.
And this is part of the campaign where you have to go through this ship to find out the cause of a disease, which is called the Bacchus syndrome. Bacchus disease, which turns people to stone.
Yeah, the Bacchus.
Yeah, the Bacchus. No, not Bacchus D79.
Another type of Bacchus.
But yeah,
There seems to be a giant lizardy thing chasing them.
Here we can see the character roaming around the ship collecting the blow-up doors.
Plastic explosives.
Plastic explosives.
Gotta go
yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Now we're gonna go a little bit of action here. We're gonna show you a little bit of fight scenes, which can happen at any point you run into an enemy.
Those things that have been roaming around. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, the lizard creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now's the time
Here we can see the 4 characters: Edge, Raimi, FaZe, and Limo taking on the lizard soldiers at the moment.
I could have done this all by myself.
Daily training is the key.
So yeah, we just have the 4 characters: Edge, Raimi, FaZe, and Limo going through a series of fights with lizard soldiers at the moment.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring them on.
Now we've moved on to a snowy area where there's a mushroom,
A golem.
a stone golem.
There's a golem over there.
Yeah, there's a
Goleming about.
rock stone golem over there. Still the same 4 characters, but it's still on Limo's planet.
Yeah, this is the snowy part.
And look at this acrobatic skill.
The blind side. Ooh.
And Edge just takes it. Win that battle? FaZe.
FaZe just takes the kill.
Yeah. FaZe takes it for the win.
This game reminds me of League of Legends with the kill
Yeah, as you see here, that little guy. What did it sound like you say, Harry?
I don't know.
Basically, what the little guy says is, in English, he says, "There you are," and then chases after you for a while. And then basically, what those little guys do is...
The little people that steal your money and run away.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Kay, we're going, Kay.
Scenery! We gotta talk. Oh, Harry, we gotta talk about some of the scenery. How do you feel?
You know, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Scenerizzle.
Harry's a scenery person, right?
He's a very scenery person.
Generally.
Alright, what about this first image? The town and village on Roke. What do you think?
I think it looks very nice. It looks quite nice. It looks quite reminiscent of ancient Rome. Like you can kind of see a Colosseum-like area behind them.
Yeah, that is a
But
Colosseum.
yeah, like it's melded with, you know, that kind of futuristic vibe. So
Well, I'm pretty sure that's what the game was aiming for, considering
Yeah.
it's set in 2087.
but yeah, like I admired their use of blending the past and the future for kind of you know effect.
Okay, here we have an alternative Earth, somewhere at a gas.
But a gas station.
Should say gas station. I'll fix that. I swear.
You gotta go pump it up. Pump it up.
So basically,
Pump it up.
at this bit, Edge and his team have went through a black hole and
They got
landed on this alternative Earth. Next image is a pier.
And
There's a pier
miracle.
on Roke, which is like not much to say really. There's a lighthouse in the distance.
It's a very nice lighthouse.
Very nice ocean. Clouds are nice.
I guess it's showing that Roke is like the sea city, the port city. Thing.
Edge
Port
and Miracle are enjoying the view.
planet, port planet type of thing.
The port plant.
They get a lot of space water ships.
Space water ships.
Space water ships.
Very blue. That's what kind of strikes me about this environment. Like it's very sea-like. Well, I know it's like at sea, but what I mean is you really can see and kind of experience the atmosphere of it. Like the sky seems to blend in with the sea, and I think you know that's a great design choice. Like it looks stunning.
A
Okay.
bridge somewhere on Roke.
This is just a random image I put in to show off more of the water effects.
The water.
You got something right.
They tried too much with the water.
You got something right there.
They tried too much with the water, too little with the character.
It is a bridge.
You're right, it is a bridge. I'm glad I got that right, Harry.
It's a nice looking bridge.
It is a great bridge.
You can see the
You're amazingly
Colosseum
specific,
in
Shaun.
the background.
Oh yeah, the Colosseum's over there.
So it's somewhere near the town.
So- An oasis on Roke. Basically, again on Roke, there's a little deserty area which you can only access by riding the pink bunnies. But basically, here we just have like, you know, what an oasis really is. Just a nice patchy bit of healthy
water.
grassland
With water.
with an ocean, pool,
Pontoon.
trees.
Let's just hope it's not fake, don't we, Shaun?
Yeah, let's just hope so. Like, it could be a mirage. Here we have the beautiful horizon. At the landing site of Rook.
But there's no countess.
The Countess is invisible.
Why is the countess behind?
No, if
I
you-
like that boulder.
if you-
That is a nice boulder.
yeah, if you look at the mini-map, he is facing the Countess, but the Countess is in cloak mode. And here we have an old temple / cathedral on Roke again.
They remind me of Teen Titans. There's a lot.
Wait, you think they're the Teen Titans?
No, like they look a lot like, not exactly, but like they look similar to Teen Titans in there. You know, they look kind of teeny, and they look quite, you know, superpowered.
The old temple of cathedral is in the main campaign of the game where you have to go and save Sarah, which is the feather folk.
From cultists.
Yeah, from cultists, which try to sacrifice her to spawn, what, the devil or something?
Son of the devil.
Something to do with the devil. They try and sacrifice her to spawn someone. Now we're going to move on to the enemies and bosses of Star Ocean, the Last Hope.
Kay, we're going, Kay.
So first on the enemy list we have a Bigfoot Sam.
With the
not-
monkey.
Not much to say about this.
Yep.
It's a mix of a Yeti with Bigfoot, which creates Bigfoot Sam. Now we're at the man-eating tree.
Or as it was known for the longest time, the evil tree.
Yeah, which I called for a long time the evil tree, because I forgot what its real name was.
I can't blame you there. It does look pretty damn evil.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it does.
look at those green eyes. I mean,
Why is its name Albero di Anima?
that's the non-English version.
Oh, Japan!
And next is the Adaphage. Also, the spider ants for short.
God dang.
Adaphaga.
Adafaga.
Whatever.
Adafaga.
But basically.
Next we have the Adafaga.
The Adafaga.
These enemies are encountered at the start of the game. They're actually the first enemies you face.
Is it Adaphaga or Adaphaga?
It's
Either or.
Next we have some giant spiders.
Just call them spider ants.
yeah, giant spiders, spider ants, whatever they look like to you, call them whatever you want.
Also, the graphics changes because we moved to the international version.
Oh yeah, if you've been wondering why the faces of the characters have been changing from 2D to 3D, because the 2D is PlayStation, 3D is Xbox. Also, I'll explain now, considering we've mentioned it, that for the PlayStation version, it's an international version, which means it's better than the Xbox version. First boss we encounter. Wait, that's not the first boss.
Armoros is the first boss.
Armoros is the first boss. I apologize. Okay, so the second boss,
Barachiel.
named Barachiel.
Barachiel.
Is it Barachiel?
However you want to pronounce it. Okay, this boss you encounter on Limos planet on the celestial ship.
Yeah.
Once you discover the source of the stone sickness. Next we have my favorite boss. God knows what number he is. I think he's the third one. Sahariel. Anyone else want to pronounce that differently?
Sicarial?
Sicarial.
There's no K in there.
No. Saharial.
Saharial.
Anyway.
Bob.
This is my favorite boss out of all of them. Why? Because it looks so much like a family pet.
I don't know what family pets you've been looking
I
at.
would. Is that something you want to just go up and
I
stroke?
mean, who wouldn't want to have that as a pet?
Every normal person in the world.
I mean, look at it, it's got giant cannons on his back.
I love a pet with giant.
Okay, we're gonna move
Personally,
on.
I'd rather go with a dog.
Anyone else got anything to say about this one?
Or maybe go with the pink bunny as a pet. Not that.
Anybody got anything else
The
to say?
pink bunny's actually cute. Look, we're made of cotton candy.
But does a bunny have cannons?
You can give it cannons.
Has anyone else got anything to say about Sahariel?
Bob.
Bob.
I like his cannons.
Next we have Armoros the Manifest, which is it's one of the last bosses. But basically, Armoros the Manifest you encounter in a dungeon / cave. You have all 8 characters at this point, not phased though. This boss spawns other creatures, like little smaller creatures, to help itself.
I hate bosses that do that.
Yeah, I know. So
That was amazingly musical, Dan.
as well as it being like you don't know how much health it has, it just like throws out little enemies at you to distract you. But basically, to sum up Armoros, he is a giant He's a four-legged thing. It's difficult to describe, actually. I'm gonna move on because I haven't got much else to say about this one.
Cocobell.
Crocodile.
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 Cocobeel.
Oh god, this is another one of the last bosses. Much like Armoros the
Crocodile.
Manifest, this boss also has little flying spawns that fly around and either attack you, provide a shield over Crocodile,
Or heal him.
or heal him. Anything else to say about this one apart from he looks so strict?
His body looks very fine.
He looks like he's meditating like, oh.
Just float.
Yeah.
And his arms don't move.
And those legs are those arms.
No, they're his arms. And his
I thought, okay.
his
He's a
arms-
sexy man.
His arms don't
He's
move.
got little deer horns.
Yeah, I don't know what creature he's supposed to be. But yeah, his arms never move from that position.
Okay.
So even when he's casting his spell, he's just sat there, just floating there. Here we have the first boss, Armoros. Armoros is the first boss you come across. As in the first mission, you have to go locate the Aramir? Yeah, the Aramir, which... Yeah, the Aramir ship, which is another SRF ship which crash landed on the same planet as you.
There was 5 of them.
Yeah, there's 5 of them. But yeah, Armoros, the first boss you come across, quite easy to kill. But there's only Edge, Maverick, Raimi, and FaZe when you first encounter this one. But yeah, anything to say about Armoros? Hi.
Looks like a rabbit.
A rabbit.
Hip hop,
No.
hibbity, hibbity, hip hop.
I remember last time you said it looked like a unicorn.
No, I said it looked like a reindeer last time, but now seeing it now, I can see more of a rabbit in him. Like, his ears kind of look rabbity.
Is there a theme here? They're trying to represent different types of people and things in their bosses' movies.
Yeah.
Well, as Harry stated, in Harry's mind, it looks like a rabbit.
What do you mean in my mind?
Well, in the game's mind, and in my mind, it's supposed to be a sluggish creature.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see that.
Okay. Next we have a special boss, which you unlock after defeating the final boss of the campaign, known as the Undying Dragon.
Do you end up killing him?
Yes.
He's not really undying then, is he?
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, but he's undying until you kill him.
So how?
But
So what's he called now?
The Dying Dragon?
No, the undying for most of the time, but now dead dragon.
yes. But
Bloopers!
So never mind.
to get to this boss, you first have to defeat the final boss, then reload the game after defeating him, and then there'll be a secret door on the left which opens, which takes you to a stage where you have to climb 20 flights of stairs, combating every enemy on those stairs until you get to the Undying Dragon, where depending on how badly injured you've gotten whilst climbing those 20 stairs, depends on how successful the battle will go with the Undying Dragon.
It's an incredibly... Like, it's an incredibly imaginative boss. And a respect for difficulty that you have to go through to actually fight him, because 20 flights of stairs.
20 floors.
Yeah, 20 floors, 20 different monsters to kind of fight. That and without dying, that's bloody challenging. But if someone can do that...
And also if you die, you start right back at the bottom.
Yeah, I know.
There are people who do this for a living.
Oh, and Harry, just so you know, there's not just one monster on each floor, there'll be like 6 or 7.
Fuck, yeah.
But they'll just be like normal enemies, so like, you know.
Okay.
We're now going to take a special look at the SRF-003 Calmus. First, we show you how it looks going through hyperspace. Harry, you like space, right?
I do.
What do you think of this?
Well, from afar, from that last shot, it kind of reminded me of the Executor from like Star Wars, the Darth Vader's Star Destroyer. But from this angle, it kind of reminds me of an X-wing. Like it's very kind of streamlined. It's very, you know, it looks like it's built for going through space. And there's a bit.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was meant to do.
Well, yeah. No, you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
It's built for battle and stuff.
We're now at the cockpit of the Calmus. Here we can see Edge and FaZe. I assume they're about to talk to each other. But yeah, here we have most of the consoles. As you can see out the windows, you can see space. Anything to say about the cockpit of the Calmus? Anything to say about the cockpit of the Calmus?
It kind of reminds me of the Enterprise. Like, the way that, you know, there's a captain in the middle, there's people kind of surrounding him, just...
There's no seat though.
There's no seat, no, but like, no, but you can see what, you
I
can
think
see where I'm
I
coming
think
from,
they
but-
were going for an Enterprise type of design when they made this cockpit.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hey, moving on from the cockpit, we're going to go straight to the main lounge. Main lounge? Main lounge.
Melange.
So this is where most of the characters hang out. Here we can see Edge and Limmel and Bacchus and back around there. Bacchus.
Pink box.
This is probably the biggest part of the ship.
Probably.
Here in the main lounge, you can buy stuff to put in here, like vending machines, so you don't have to go to a planet to buy stuff. As you can see there in front of Limmel, there's a little pink present, which if you go there every once in a while, it'll have a random item in there which you can pick up and use.
In your game.
Anything else about the Calmus anyway?
No, not really.
Well, about the main lounge anyway. Also,
It's very it's very technological.
and moving on from the main lounge, I think we go straight to the item creation room. This is a great room because that console at the back you get to activate, and then you get to create your own items.
And you meet one of the craziest characters.
Oh yeah, that's where you meet Welch as well, which is supposed to be your Earth support. But she's a bit weird when you first meet her, and then when she first meets FaZe, she traumatizes him.
So, you're one of these aliens, huh? You don't look very different from us at all. I thought you'd be all like, you know...
Give me the tasty human meat.
I'm sorry, FaZe. She means well, I think.
No, it's all right. I'm quite used to false preconceptions.
Just kidding. Sorry, Fake. Wait, Fade, was it? Anyway, Fail.
It's FaZe.
Right, Fame. So, about that monster? Truth is, those things are actually Earthlings, you know.
Earthlings?
After just 2 more molting seasons, Edge will be turning into one of those. So be careful you don't get eaten, okay? Ta-ta for now.
Come on, Welch! Are you trying to traumatize him? Just so you know, that's her idea of a joke, okay?
Of course, I understand.
Anything else to say about the item creation room?
It looks like a very empty room.
I think it's meant to be because there's a whole load of magic going now when you make
Also,
it.
I forgot to put in, but on the left side and on the right side of the item creation room, there are 2 storage rooms as well. Yeah, the battle simulation room. This is used for multiple purposes. For the first one, as you can see clearly, is used to simulate battles. But it can also be used as a stargazer. But yeah, the battle simulator room is just mainly used for battle simulations, training, if you forget how to play. And that's pretty much it.
I like that they have like a handy little tutorial system.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to go scrounging through a manual book or looking online. You can just do it there.
The Calmas also has 4 bedrooms for the character to sleep in, plus 2 shower rooms for each character. Well, no, 2 shower rooms for men and women.
I was just say
Not
2
for
shower
each-
rooms per character.
Not for each character.
Like, oh, I don't use that one, so let's use that one.
So, I think that pretty much sums up in a very poorly way Star Ocean.